What is up, geometry? This is lesson 77 and 80. Our objective for today is how do you find the volume and surface area of cones and spheres. So we may have talked about these before, but just in case we didn't, we're going to cover them again today. These are your formulas. To find the volume of a cone, you do 1/3 pi r squared h, and h is the height of the cone between the base and the point. To find the volume of a sphere, you say 4/3 pi r cubed. To find the surface area of a cone, you're going to say pi r squared plus pi r h. So pi r squared is going to be the area of the base, and then pi r h. H is not correct. This should have been L, where L is that lateral surface length. So like on a cone like this length is L, whereas from the bottom to the top, that one's H. So it should be L right there. Good thing I caught that now. And then your surface area of a sphere is 4 times pi r squared. Right, so here we go. This one says find the volume of each figure. Round your answer to the nearest hundredth if necessary, but leave your answer in terms of pi. So what we're going to do, the first one's a cone. So then we are just going to write down the formula for the volume of a cone. The volume of a cone is 1/3 pi r squared h. One-third pi r squared h. So remember, in this case, my r is going to be 11 and my h is going to be 22. It's going to be 1/3 times pi times r squared, which is going to be 121, times 22. This comes out to be 1/3 pi times 2,662. Turns out that is not divisible by 3, so it's going to be 2,662 over 3 pi. And then this would be inches, since it's volume, would be inches cubed. So the volume is going to equal to this. Oh, I did say to round to the nearest hundredth. Just kidding. So if I take that and divide it by 3, so what I'm going to do for my volume then is going to be 887.100th is 2, so I'm going to say 33 pi inches cubed. Number 2, the volume of a sphere is equal to 4/3 pi r cubed. My r in this case is 3, so this is going to be 4/3 times pi times 3 cubed, which is 9 times 3, which is 27. Multiply by 4/3, and you get 36 pi miles cubed. That's volume. So notice those, it said leave your answer in terms of pi. This one just says round your answer to the nearest hundredth. So I will be using 3.14 for pi. So same idea here. I'm going to say volume is equal to 1/3 pi r squared h. So that means my volume is going to be 1/3 times 3.14 times r squared, which is 9, so it's going to be times 81, times my height, which is 18. Plug that in a calculator and you get 1,526. That is a 6.04 kilometers cubed. Something similar over here. Volume is going to be 4/3 pi r cubed. My r is 7.7. 4/3 times 3.14 times 7.7 cubed. Plug it in the calculator. 1,911.35 inches squared. Alright, moving on to surface area. Again, these first two say leave your answer in terms of pi. So let's just write these formulas down. So for this one here, we're going to have this is equal to pi times r, which is 11 squared, plus pi times 11 times that lateral height, which is 24.6. Put it in your calculator. 121 pi plus 270.6 pi. So this is going to be 391.6 pi miles squared, because we're talking about surface area. For this one, I'm going to say 4 times pi times my radius squared, which is 9 squared, which comes out to be 81. It's going to come out to be 324 pi inches squared. And I just multiplied 81 times 4 to get that 324. And again, it says leave it in terms of pi, which means pi is going to be in your answer. Alright, similarly here, I'll do a different color here. My radius is going to equal to 8, right, because it gave me a diameter. And this is my L. So the surface area is going to be 3.14 times 8 squared, which is 64, plus 3.14 times r, which is 8, times L, which is 17.9. Surface area is going to come out to be 200.96 plus 449.65. When you add those two together, you get 650.61. It's going to be feet squared. I'm talking about surface area. Surface area over here is going to be 4 times 3.14 times 100. Going to be 1,256, and then it's going to be centimeters squared. Alright, and that is your 8 of them off your homework, so make sure you get that worksheet, and good luck with it.